So last we left off, the party had finished their first day of relaxation after everything that's happened in Antir. They had woken up and relaxing in the morning, looked out over the patio to see the royal procession of Sultana Zena returning to Antir for the first time since she left, now as the Sultana in a position of power, with Caleb, Namora, and the entire new Sultana's guard at her side. As the procession came through the town, Reyna, letting out a loud roar, drawing attention, revealed to the Sultana and her assistants where the party was at, though they likely already knew. The procession came, stopped in front of the tavern, and they sent a guard up with a missive saying that there was to be a celebration in honor of the new heroes of Antir that evening. They also gave them a pouch of coin and advised them to get attire suiting of that of heroes, to which the party then went to a famous tailor within the city, ordered custom-made clothes, all of which suiting their own personalities and their newfound party name, the Nameless. They also came up with a symbol for each of their members, being a mask of some form of emotion to hide the face, in other words, keeping them nameless. After that, the party returned to the tavern, upon which they ordered some food, had a little bit of a good time before noticing a very unusual looking race that they haven't seen many of, a Tortle, off in the corner of the tavern, staring intently at Eris. Having caught the attention of this individual, he approached them, revealing that he knew Eris from her hometown. Deciding it would be best to speak in their room, they went up, to which he and Eris had their first reunion in quite some time. This individual, Tic-Tac-Toe, was a priest from their town that often had grand stories of his adventures that he shared with children. Eris, having fond memories, decided to help him out and trust him a little bit and invite him to their celebration where he could eat his fill of food. Upon arriving, they separated. The party went to speak with Zena. They were given a chance to choose their rewards, to which everybody did, and they are currently being made. Before then, Zena gave a wonderful speech to the populace about the new heroes and the newfound freedom of the city. Once that was completed, the party was escorted to Ember's private chambers so that they may have a feast in private rather than being forced to mingle with the entire city's population, as Zena still does remember what kind of group this party is. Having finished their feast, they made their way back to the tavern, and that is where we ended last night's session. So with that, we can go ahead and start the next day with the party doing whatever they would like to do. As you all wake up, the streets are still buzzing slightly with newfound happiness, but it is much calmer than it was during the celebration yesterday. But you gather that the afternoon might hold much more excitement as people are just now waking up as well.
Should I go? Oh, sorry.
Huh?
Go for it.
Okay.
No, it's because... Wait, aren't we waking up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. For Reyna, because she wakes up first, I'm gonna have her go in the kitchen. Wait, there's no kitchen, is there?
Yeah, there's a kitchen.
So I'm just gonna have her in the living room, just chilling with Bear and playing with him.
Alright.
Does anybody else have specific stuff they're wanting to do?
Oh, I want to go to the palace guard. So I could see Jen and let her know that we're not going to be in the city for much longer.
Yeah, I'd like
Well-
to meet up with Jen one last time. Or a few last times.
we still have to do the mission for tic-tac-toe. Don't
Yeah.
know how long we're gonna be here for that mission, at least.
And then,
But Renine
oh,
will follow.
and then
if you want.
I'd also like to go and sell my brimstone lance, because
Oh.
I cannot carry 3 of these. I'm getting a new one, and one of them has to go, so...
I can just imagine you just like crying in your room, being like, "It was so nice."
I
Like,
had
so
you for a
together.
short while, and you dealt so much damage, but... Listen here, man. I know that you'll be a good weapon for another adventurer.
Oh.
One day. You fight a good home.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, if that's what the party would like to do once everyone is awake, then that's fine, unless you're leaving by yourself.
Well, if Ares and Renine want to go with me to see Jen, then I'll wait for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm usually up before you.
Yeah.
You're the late boy.
Yeah.
And I was already planning on visiting Jen.
Okay. Then yeah, I will. I'm assuming that Ares would wake me up again, or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. At this point, I'm just your alarm.
Okay. Then after Ares wakes me up, I ask if hey Ares, are you gonna see Jen today at all? Because I was planning on heading over there.
I was thinking about heading over there sometime soon, but I mean, if you're going over today, I'll come with.
All right.
For fun, while you are having this conversation, Raina, can you just give me an animal handling check?
Uh-oh.
First roll of the session.
Can you find it? Hello? Minnie?
Sorry, I had to clean up something. What?
You good?
I was just saying, while they're having their conversation, can you just go ahead and give me an animal handling check for fun?
With air.
Whoa. 13.
Normally, being able to hold your own against Bear, normally you're really good at working with him, and he's normally really gentle, but he's gotten a lot bigger recently. And so as you're playing with him, he kind of like playfully tackles you, and then realizes that he can't quite hold himself and kind of just flops on top of you. So as you're having your conversation, you just watch Bear just kind of like as a blanket flop over Raina.
Bear, get off me.
He gets up.
Does Raina like make a sound like "Ugh!"
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Bear is so good. Okay.
Is there something you wanted to do else there, Raina? You were about to say something, it sounded like.
Gonna say Raina head pats Bear, and that's it.
Okay. Alright, so who all is going to speak with Jen then?
I am.
I be having to do a bit of shopping for myself. I'll meet up
Wait,
with
you
all
slept in our
later.
room?
Oop.
We kind of invited him last night.
Oh yeah, we
I
kind of
mean, we never
invited
had
him
the
in.
conversation, but I assumed that he went to go get his own room in the
Actually,
tavern.
we never talked about it, but because it kind of moved on. But when whoever said, "Do you have a place to stay? I mean, or are you staying here?" I wanted him to just like go into his turtle shell and just go to sleep. But I
Yeah.
assume we were just saying like what we were saying, who's
Oh.
going to do what just now. So I'm just letting the party know in characterly he's gonna go buy some
I'm
stuff.
gonna go shop.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
going shopping
okay.
real quick while you guys handle your.
Business.
I mean, if he just curled up in his own shell in the middle of the living room,
We're just like
Vernine probably wouldn't really have the heart to just yeet him out.
You could
Yeah.
not
Also,
pick
good
me
luck
up.
with that.
You could not. I weigh over
Yeah.
500 pounds.
Fuck!
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I
This
can
dude
just
is a heavy
imagine.
boy.
I can just imagine
What?
trying to like walk to the door in the living room and then I just trip over his shell, bro. What the fuck?
Wasn't there like a certain weight that you can carry based off of your strength times 100 or something? What was it? I can't remember.
Your carrying capacity is your strength score, so the number, not the modifier, times 15.
So I have 16.
What's 16 times 15? Is it over 500 pounds?
No.
No, sir.
Oh, how much was it?
240.
Dang it!
Yay.
So
But we can
not
all
even
try and
not-
get him out.
not even 2 runings could pull that off then.
God damn.
Dang.
Big boy.
He heavy.
Now that's not
Dude.
counting possessions.
Oh shit, right. Okay.
So good luck.
Anyways,
Okay.
yeah, I was just letting you guys know what he's doing while you had personal business
Yeah.
to attend to.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Renee would come out of her room. Well, you two seem active. Where are you heading off to?
Gonna go
We're
see
heading over to
Jen.
Jen.
Oh. Sure. Why not? I can come with.
Alright, perfect.
You see her holding Shadow, and she's like petting him, which he seems much calmer now.
He seems a
Give
bit
that
more
boy
at
the
peace.
attention that he needs.
Yes.
Shadow's just been getting jealous because he sees Reyna and Bear every time he gets summoned, and he's like, I want that.
Oh. Oh.
No.
Reyna,
Oh.
are you gonna go with them or no?
Sure, why not?
It's up to you. If you had something else you wanted to do or not.
Not really, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Ember, by
I-
the way, is in the lamp.
Okay.
Alright.
I wanted to just emphasize that Runine still has like the earring.
Yeah.
Earring on.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you gather your things and make your way out to go visit the palace guard, specifically to speak with Jen today, as you make your way there, again, everybody at the palace gives you a royal welcome, but much less exaggerated this time. People aren't dropping to their knees as you walk up. It's not parting of the sea of people. It's more of a just an honorable welcome, like greetings and guards stepping aside from the doors so that you can walk through without even needing to speak to anybody, but not so much everyone going too far out of their way this time.
Goodness, that's much better.
I think I prefer being treated like a criminal.
I don't like the attention.
I don't think so.
Hmm. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not wonderful either.
Yeah.
Let us go. Or, well, actually. She walks to one of the guards. Could we speak with Jen today? Or if she's around?
She should be in the Sultana's chambers.
Alright.
Great. Okay.
Perfect.
Could you tell the Sultana that we are going to talk with Jen?
There shouldn't be any need. Sultana has given us express permission that you're free to come and go as you like.
Alright.
Good to
Brittany's
know.
like, I don't know how the fuck this works. Okay.
Wonderful.
Like, is
There
there
we
a
go.
line?
Yes. Is there a lie?
I can just imagine Renine just being like, Okay, so how does this work? Is like there a line or?
It's like, do we have to have permission? Renine
Should
does
we
not
inform
know anything
Gift?
about fucking royalty.
Okay.
Eris is already walking.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm like,
Right. As the four of you make your way through the palace, again all the way up to the throne room, this time, as you approach the throne room, there are still two guards posted outside the door. You open the doors and make your way in. They don't seem to care. They kind of escort you a little bit before going back to their posts. In the throne room, there is nothing. There is no one, neither guard nor Sultana nor Jen. And they kind of just leave you there to go to the chambers on your own if you wish, or you could choose to wait, whatever you want. But the guards have left you in the throne room.
I would like to sit on the throne.
Oh, no.
And sit you shall. There is no one in it.
Well, I guess.
Renine goes up and like takes off her gauntlet and pats Reina. And it's like, as Zana said, you can sit in that chair. Try not to think of sitting in a different chair, similar to that, anywhere else. That might be bad at some point. She pets. Okay, what are we doing? Do we go up?
Why are you asking me?
No, not asking you. I was just
Okay.
turning around. My goodness, I'm
you-
sorry. I was emphasizing that I looked behind towards Ares and Valzor. Sorry that direction is where I'm facing you.
She asks this question and literally just like turns and stares at me, and I'm like, why are you asking me what
I
you
didn't
do?
even look at you. My goodness. Anyways,
Oh my god.
it was towards Ares and Valzor. So what are
Um,
we doing? Do we want to go up?
I guess so. I mean, if we're in the throne room, doesn't that mean that the chambers are right behind it?
Yeah.
No, it's up above. The chambers are the next floor. We know the layout of this palace.
Well, yes,
How-
I know. I forgot for a second. Okay.
Are there any guards
there's
in the
two-
room at all, or no?
No. They
And
trust
he said
us.
that it was empty.
Yeah. Well,
We were
I guess-
escorted by the two.
Can
out-
I do a perception check really quick on the room?
Oh, boy.
Sure.
Okay. 13.
What are you looking for? Or are you just looking?
I'm trying to see if there's like any guards or like if I can like hear anything or whatever. Like any signs of life in the room.
There's nothing in the throne room. I will say with a 13, you hear very faint footsteps above you, but that's it.
Okay.
Okay. Hearing that, I start walking upstairs.
I will follow.
All right.
I guess we're going up.
Would you like to come up, Rena? Or do you want to sit?
And she gets up. She follows.
As you make your way up, the first thing you notice upon entering the room is it has been completely redecorated. It looks a lot more comfortable, a lot less overly expensive and flaunting wealth. The bed still looks excessively large, as does most of the things in this room. Things seem to be bigger than they need, but it seems to be less wasteful and more well designed and tasteful. Yeah. Looking around, trying to see the source of the footsteps, you do eventually see Jen, and she sort of seems to be rubbing her temples, kind of at her wit's end, and she's standing near one of those like fold out like dressing chamber, like what are they called, like partitions, and behind it you can see the shadow of somebody moving, but Jen just seems to be at her wit's end, done. Her hair's slightly frazzled.
Oh god.
We should
Jen?
go. Oh shit.
Didn't see you there. Sorry. Just trying to make sure the Sultana puts on something suitable for meeting with nobles.
Oh. understandable. We were just stopping by to check in.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. Was hoping that I got to see you before you all ventured on. Sorry I
Seems
couldn't be there yesterday. I had loose ends to tie up.
I'm sure.
It's quite all right. It seems we'll be here for a couple more days at least.
I.
Well, I am glad to hear it. You are always welcome here.
How are you doing over there, Zena?
Noble's clothes are so stifling. I hate this.
Oh my god.
I understand.
I mean, we had a little bit of a taste yesterday, and it was something.
I don't think they enjoyed it.
Well, you are lucky. Yours was at least still keeping your personality intact.
That is true.
Very true.
No forced gowns.
You kind of were wearing a gown, though. She like looks to Aries.
Yeah, but it wasn't forced.
That's fair. Well, it was more. We wanted. Well, first off, I wanted to also ask you, Zena, if you needed help with anything while we are around. With, the switching of power and everything.
I couldn't possibly ask for anything more from you. I appreciate all that you have done. Well, there is more work to do. I will leave that to Jen.
I look. Fernie looks to Jen.
I
How does she
also
look?
look to Jen.
Still at her wit's end.
I give Jen a hug.
I give Jen an awkward smile. It's like, ooh, that's gotta be tough.
She kind of gives you the same sort of head pat that everyone gives Reyna as you give her a hug.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's a lot. There's the nobles, there's the rumors of everything going on outside the town, the cleanup of the desert, and there seems to be trouble on the roads. So,
What do you mean by trouble on the roads?
incidences of theft, stealing,
Oh,
murder.
Oh.
of course.
How do you plan on dealing with the husks outside?
We don't quite know yet. Part of the newly formed council is considering putting them in a makeshift prison for the time being until maybe somebody can find a cure. The other half is saying extermination before they become a problem. Both have their own issues with how to treat people.
Indeed, that is a problem. Oh, well, I guess we have our own studying to do.
I see.
After all, we made a deal that you most definitely heard.
I've heard of many.
I was talking about the first finger finding a cure for the disease.
Okay, well,
No,
she's heard of many, so.
no. Well, fuck. a real reason why I wanted to see her, but it kind of flew out of my head. Did you guys have anything to tell her? I'm thinking.
While I'm still hugging Jen, I want to just say thank you a bunch of times.
Bus into the nether realm.
What? Nani?
Oh, you cut it.
You cut out
stopped
first.
talking
Oh.
and then- yeah.
I said while I'm hugging Jen, I want to say thank you.
She just keeps patting your head. Ah, think nothing of it. You helped us a great deal. It's only right that we helped.
Oh wait. Oh shit, hold on. Also, I want to try to gift my brimstone lands to Jen.
Dear Lord.
Okay, go for it.
Hey Jen, I don't know if you'll have any use for this, but I didn't really use it much. I don't know if you want this. And I hold out my brimstone lance.
With like the most shiniest of eyes, but also bittersweet.
Are you sure? It could probably fetch you a bit of coin.
I want to give a gift back.
She smiles. Sure, I will put it on display at the palace guards chamber as a reminder for everybody.
You're going to be famous, Valsor.
It's the lance that killed the Sultan.
It is.
It is.
Oh,
Along with a dagger and
And-
bow. And...
Yeah, but we won't
No,
talk
we're-
Along with a lot of other weapons, but that was the weapon I
we won't talk about the
used.
overkill, okay? Fine.
The literal bloodshed.
Mm. So here's also a question. How long will it take for us to, I guess, receive our items? So we can plan around that?
I told you 4 days.
Oh shit, you're right. Never mind.
Beautiful.
Never mind. Beautiful. Okay, then I'm good.
We're just checking in, making sure everything's working smoothly, and it seems it is, aside from dressings.
Nobles.
As smoothly as it can after a coup.
Mm.
Indeed. Well,
Sorry about that?
Oh no, it needed to happen. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Oh no,
is
we
just,
kind of made it more of a ruckus than it could have been.
No, this part would have existed no matter how it happened.
Mm. Guess that's
Nobles that don't want to be accepting change or resisting the new transition of power. Nobles that are happy with the change are readily accepting, and they all have their own influences within the town. So some parts of the town are better off than others.
Mm.
Which is why the Sultana here needs to be getting dressed right now.
I just imagine she actually stopped picking up clothes and it was just like intently listening. It's like, oh, I don't have to put on. Oh shit.
Well, then I will let you two get to that.
just remember, once you put on clothing that's uncomfortable, when you take it off, it will feel 20 times better.
Exactly.
Mm. Yeah, that is fair. Oh, I don't know if any of you wish to talk to Ember, because, well, she kind of is coming
Well,
with
she's
us.
here. Yeah.
She's, yeah. If you wish to talk with her.
Zena kind of speaks up from the back. No, that's fine. She deserves her freedom.
You sure you don't wish to talk with her?
No, I think that it's fine. I don't want her to be burdened with this town any longer.
Alright. Just wanted to check in. But that would be it. Thank you. For me at least. And she continues petting Shadow as she starts heading down the stairs.
All right.
Yes.
Um,
Thank you for teaching us.
of course.
I would like a rematch at some point.
Same.
Oh man.
And then I guess I'm gonna head back. I might still head to the shopping district anyhow, but I don't know what Ares and Renine are gonna do.
What did Reyna do that whole entire time?
I am currently answering something, so she might be a bit distracted.
The whole time she was just kind of in the back, just listening to everyone and stuff, just going along with them. She doesn't really know Jen that well.
Yeah, to be
No.
fair.
But she has met Zenna, and she gave her permission to sit on her throne.
Yeah,
He's gonna
anyhow.
try and sit on everyone's throne.
Oh no. That might be bad.
Anyhow.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'm gonna get smited for sleeping with them, and you're
well,
gonna
since-
get smited for sitting on them.
If you don't mind, you can also explain out loud, or you can ask in Discord. It's up to you.
Okay. So I was wondering. So when we in the battle, okay, this just comes in play. I have like a really weird memory, and I'll remember like basically everything. So it probably has nothing to do with it. But you said when like the battle, I like shot his chest open, and then we saw something in it, and then he was like undead on the battle or something.
Oh,
And so I was wondering.
You're talking about the mage.
Yeah.
And he was like undead, and I thought like that had something to do with the husk. And I was like, we finally got a lead. I was like, I was gonna tell Jen about that, and
I will say you can make, let's see, either survival or history to see if you can remember and see if there's any correlation between either of those checks.
Wait, survival?
Or history, your
or
choice.
history.
Where's my survival?
It's at the very bottom of your skills list.
My history's horrible, but my survival, I had 23.
Okay. There was something ever so slightly husk about it. It doesn't look like any of the husks you've seen, but thinking about it and thinking about it in depth as you're listening to Jen talk about everything that's out front of the palace, there's something vaguely similar between your memory of that individual that you shot the chest open of during the fight and the sort of half husk-like people that are in the desert. You don't know if it's the same, but it's at the very least, it's not what you would say is the traditional undead you would associate it with either.
I'm gonna have Raina go over to Jen, tell her about it. As best as she can. Should I do performance?
If you would like to do charades for it, you are more than welcome to
I would
roll
love
to see how
to
well.
do charades.
Sure.
15.
Oh.
Oh.
I will have one of our medical experts take a look into it. Thank you.
She then nods and then heads towards her party.
I told you Reina was very good at explaining things.
Oh, indeed. I have no doubt in it.
She does it in her own way.
Eh. Just sometimes I don't entirely understand. But
You don't need to understand art to love it.
yes.
Well, oh my god.
Very true, Aries.
Oh my god. The aggression that was just shown. You don't need to understand art.
Bernine is just like slightly taken aback and is like, I'm not stepping on that.
Yeah, I do not blame you there. Anyways.
Well,
I don't know if you two are gonna, or you three are gonna head back to the tavern, but I still need to go to the shopping district.
I was actually going to go to the library and see if I can find some things. So, if you all need me, I will be at the library for the second time and actually read for as much as I want.
Okay. Try not to get too caught up in it.
Oh, I can tell time. Shadow will poke at me.
I want to try to... Would there be any way that I could go to someone and try to practice shooting? Like, knowing that I'm gonna get a gun, I want to learn how to use it.
You gather that probably the town's guard area would let you.
Yeah, I was going to... Do they have guns?
Yeah.
Okay.
This town has guns, so yeah, the guards have guns.
Okay. I'd like to go to the town's guard and try to see if they can help me with shooting practice.
You gonna go say hi to your teacher?
Yeah.
Alright. And what's everyone else doing?
Library.
Shopping district, and I don't know what Reina's doing.
Oh yeah, who does Reina follow?
Or what does Reina do?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to go to the shopping district.
Alright.
Shoot.
So going with Falsberg.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We will start then with Eris going to the town guard. When you arrive, you see a number of different town's guard all practicing and sort of warming up for the day. And as you enter, a good number of people notice and kind of just nod your way, but they keep doing their thing. It seems Jen has talked to them. They kind of treat you normally, the way they did before. In the guards' quarters, there is an area where you can train. Kind of the thing about your mentor, he's hard to spot, so you don't see him initially.
Okay.
Do you try to approach anyone to ask, or do you just kind of go start shooting?
I just kind of, I wanna approach someone and ask, for if there's someone who can help me learn the right way instead of accidentally killing myself.
All right. Yeah, we have some practice muskets that you can use while you wait for yours to be made, and we have a couple instructors, so let me see if one of them can spare you some time. And they walk off for a bit. As they walk off, you kind of just feel like a chilling presence behind you appear.
Without turning around, I say, hello.
I'm glad that you came back.
I wouldn't leave without saying bye. At least.
A lot of your well, not your, I guess our kind of people wouldn't think to say goodbye.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't really classify myself as one of our people. I wouldn't really classify myself as anything, to be honest.
Little bundle of chaos, aren't you?
Just a little. But that's what makes it fun, right?
Of course. I'm glad that you're safe.
Glad to hear that you're safe as well.
I had hardly anything to do once the skirmish broke out. As you can imagine, I'm more of the sneak in, sneak out type, and in a skirmish that large, it's hard for me to find a place.
That's very understandable. Do you have any ideas of what you're gonna do now?
Well, I'm sure the Sultana still needs an assassin.
I'm sure she does.
I'll probably stay here. This town has been relatively good to me. At least Jen and Zena have. Enough so that I feel that they deserve the help.
They're good people.
They are. And so are you.
Thank you.
So, you're here to learn how to fire a gun.
Yes. I am. I've
You,
become
the quiet,
increasingly-
stealthy one.
I've been increasingly more interested in the more abrasive fight style, you could say.
I see. Well, I'm sure if you can master both, it would be quite the advantage for you.
I hope I can. I would wish to thank you again for helping me hone in on my other qualities.
Of course. It has been a while since I taught anybody my secrets, so I hope to see what you do with them. And I hope the cloak serves you well.
I will use it to the best of my ability. Has anyone come back yet, or am I just still, like, waiting?
It's only been like 30 seconds, so no one has came back
Okay,
at this
sick.
point. Some more idle chit-chat passes before eventually somebody does come back, and this time they seem to have another person with them. The person that they have seems to have like a slightly more elongated musket than the one that you requested, so slightly longer, and then also has a regular one that he is carrying currently. Ah, one of the heroes wishes to learn how to fire a gun. I am quite surprised.
Yes. They seem very fun to use.
Oh, I'm certain you're going to love it. Well, come with me. I have set up a little bit of something that I think you will enjoy.
Perfect. And I follow.
You make your way through the training grounds to a more open area, and they have it sort of marked off with sort of like rope to have like a shooting range per se, before then a backdrop of dirt instead of a wall. And here you see a number of targets set up, all of which that have sort of like the outlines of a body with sort of like a bullseye-like target on different portions of the body. Some the head, some the chest, one the hand, just for practice to see if you can hit specific shots. Before then you see what looks to be like small little brown barrels set up. About maybe only like the size of a mug, but they're It's very vaguely reminiscent of a powder keg.
Okay.
Alright, well, do you know how to hold one?
I'm gonna be honest, I've never touched a gun in my life.
Fair enough. He goes through the process of teaching you how to hold it before ever loading it. Then he shows you how to load it, shows you how to aim with it, kind of gives you the very slow rundown of it. Takes about an hour before he lets you fire your first shot to make sure you don't shoot yourself in the face. After he's done all of it and he's content that you've listened well enough, he then hands you the musket and he packs a bit of powder into it and loads a shot. Alright. Aim for whatever you like and go ahead and we'll say go ahead and make 3 rolls to hit. Did you add your musket to your inventory? If so, you can use that roll to hit. Otherwise, you'll need some other dex attack. It could be with like a dagger.
I'll just roll with my dagger then.
Okay.
Oh fuck. No.
What was the roll?
9.
Just barely above a misfire. Okay. The first shot, the unwieldy kick of the weapon causes the shot to just careen into the backdrop, missing everything.
Oh, Jesus.
It is a lot different than a dagger, isn't it?
It's a lot. You guys have this kind of power.
We do.
Teach me.
Of course. And he begins to pull out his musket and shows you how to fire, and you watch as he fires a number of shots downrange, all hitting the target. Maybe not dead center, but close enough to the center to be considered a accurate enough shot to have hit what he wanted. Before then looking to you and gives you some pointers about how to hold yourself steady, how to keep things steady, and like keeping your breath calm, making sure that you don't pull the trigger too hard, making sure you don't like jerk the gun around and cause the shot to go wild. Before, the better half of another hour has passed, and go ahead and make one more roll to hit for me just to see the results and see if it's any better.
11.
Before you finally have managed to hit like 2 or 3 targets with it, and it feels fun, it's exhilarating, it's something new, it's exciting, it's loud, but it's definitely something that you're struggling with. But he chuckles. I guess even heroes take some time to learn a new trick.
It is definitely very out of my comfort zone.
Very well. Well, please, whenever you feel the need to train, consider this your home. You're welcome to train here.
Of course. Thank you.
And then he kind of just stands there and watches if you keep training, or if you head out to go meet with your party, then he would head out as well and just kind of go back to his work.
I'm gonna keep training for a couple more hours, and then once I've gotten like at least a couple shots into the target, I'll go.
Okay. You train for the better half of another 2 hours, so 4 hours in total, an hour learning, 3 spent shooting. By the end of it, you feel like you've managed to hit some targets. You still don't feel proficient with the weapon by any means. You feel like you're struggling, but it's fun, and it's different enough to where the time flies by quickly enough that you don't even realize it's been a couple more hours before you've actually started to see improvement, and it feels like it's only been maybe an hour of actually doing anything, but it's now afternoon. With that, we will go then to, we'll say, Valzor and Reyna, and then we'll go to Tic-Tac-Toe next, and then Runine last.
Alright, so I have a lot of like stuff I just want to sell, things that have just been on me for a while, like some of the desert serpent stuff I know I won't get a lot for, but I just really want to sell it.
What in particular?
The serpent tail gland and the serpent's fangs.
The fangs, they would offer you about 5 gold per fang.
Okay, so 10 in
The
total.
The tail gland, the first offer would be 125 gold.
Oh shit. Okay.
Are you sure you don't want to
Okay.
make anything out of it?
I don't know what I could make. Could I like go to a smith or something and see if they can use it for anything like that I could make out of it? The tail gland.
The person you're selling it to kind of frowns a bit as you were trying to sell and heard the price and then decided to leave. But yes, you can go to a smith and try to make something of it.
Oh shit.
You don't have to. I was just asking. Make sure.
Because, man, that brings up a good point. Why would it be super expensive? Like, God, okay. Yeah, I would just like to see if I can make anything with it or have something made using it.
Okay. As you approach and talk to the smith about it, by itself, not so much, but if you were to get some other materials, I could potentially make something quite interesting that could yield the fiery properties of the desert fire snake in a weapon or armor. You would need some metal that I don't have for certain. Something that can withstand constantly being heated.
Yeah.
But I can assure you, if you can manage to find materials that work with it, it can create quite the interesting item.
Thank you. I guess I might as well hold on to this. What metal, by the way, are you looking for that I could keep my eye out?
Well, the first one that comes to mind would be tundra iron. It's a sort of a permanently frozen iron. That would serve well to counter the heat. The other ideas I have would be any sort of volcanic metal might do well. But either way, those are going to be hard to find, so whatever you are able to come up with that you think would serve to handle heat well, I'm certain any number of smiths would be willing to craft something for you if you could get the materials. After all, smiths will love to have a challenge of working with new materials that they're interested in.
Well, I'll definitely keep my eye out. Thank you for letting me know.
You're welcome.
And then, before I leave, I want to sell my crossbow to the smith if I can. I don't know if he has any use for it, but
sure. I mean, he doesn't, but he can just sell it, so crossbow. How much does a crossbow cost? Crossbow. 25 gold is their buy price new. He'd buy it for 5.
alright.
Is that it?
Yep.
Alright. And Reyna, what did you want to do while you were shopping?
I would like to sell my short bow.
The enchanted one or the unenchanted?
I have wait, I have 2 short bows?
I believe so. You might not. You might have already gotten rid of the other one, but last I checked, you did.
Oh, I do. Wait, why do I have 2?
Because you start with one as a ranger that you took, and then you got the enchanted one.
Yeah, I would like to sell them both. Fuck it.
Okay, so the non-enchanted one he'd buy for 5 gold. The enchanted one, yeah,
Delete it.
and add 5 gold. The enchanted one, he would offer 250 gold.
Sweet.
Haggle.
Oh, wait, I'm Reina. I'm gonna try and haggle.
Oh god.
Okay.
So
Go ahead and
she's gonna attempt. I hope this fails.
okay.
Okay.
What does she do? Like what? How is she trying to haggle the price? Oh, sure, I'll give you 250 gold for it.
She gives him like a look.
How's her with her
Okay.
at this moment, or no?
Like,
Go ahead and roll
eyeing him?
persuasion chance. Or persuasion check, I mean.
Wait, persuasion. Okay. It's an
Oof.
I can buy it for 240 gold.
Wait, wasn't it 250? Wait, well, how much was it?
Yeah, he just lowered it 10.
Okay.
Is that more to your liking?
she shakes her head. 250, you said?
He sort of looks at you. Sure, 250.
Sweet. Okay.
And then he takes the bow, gives you your gold.
Oh,
Alright. Anything else you wanted to sell, or was that it?
That was it.
Anything you wanted to buy?
Nope. I'm good.
Alright. Tic-tac-toe. Well, you are shopping.
Yeah.
You've already talked to me about costs of things, so I assume you're mostly good, but is there anything you haven't talked to me about that you want to bring up?
Nope, I don't think so.
Then, closer to the, end of your shopping spree of going around and getting things that you think you're going to need, a sort of small-ish ferret creature comes running into the store that you're in and right up to your foot, and you can see it kind of tied to its back a small parchment that's been rolled up with a wax seal on it.
Seeing the creature, he kind of, with his hand on the counter, really kind of struggling to get down on a knee, gives the affair a little scratch, and takes the piece of paper. Does the wax seal have a specific symbol?
It looks like the symbol of your church.
He gets back up and unwraps it.
Right. As you've taken the letter, the ferret just vanishes, poofs into magical nothingness.
Okay.
And then you unroll the scroll, and as you're reading it, it's not a very large piece of parchment. It's maybe only about the size of 4-ish inches wide and maybe 6-ish inches tall. That has been rolled up. Reading it, the location of the item that you are after, we have a bit more information. There should be a underground passage somewhere to the northwest of town, closer to the mountains. It appears that the individuals in question are taking items there. That's all it says.
He rolls the piece of paper up and puts it into a pocket underneath his coat and
Okay.
walks out of the. After purchasing whatever items he had in his hand, he starts walking back to the tavern.
Is there anything else that you wanted to do?
No, I don't think so. I was serious about that last item I asked you about.
Oh, you actually wanted to buy some of that.
Yeah, yes I did.
Oh, I thought you were just laughing at it.
Nope. But other than that, no, I think.
Okay, that's it. All right. Runine, what do you want to do at the library?
So I've been to this library, like, what, twice? One time I was with Yorglot. Can I remember who his assistant was?
You can roll a history check to see if you remember.
That was a negative. That was a natural one.
Oh,
No, I
no.
don't fucking remember.
Doesn't seem like it was important to you at the time, and now you wish you did.
Where's... Shit. Do they ask me to pay for a fee or no?
No.
Well, I go to the receptionist. Hello.
Hi. How can I help?
Who's the receptionist?
She seems like a young blonde woman.
Alright. So, a friend of mine used to come to this library, and I was hoping to talk to the person that helped him.
Sure.
My friend was Yorglot.
I figured.
Oh.
You're a part of the heroes party, we know.
Oh, right. She's like a little awkward about it. But could I possibly speak with
Of course.
Thank you.
And a few minutes later, that same sort of stout dwarven assistant comes out.
What was it? Dwarven? Oh.
What can I do for you?
Oh, hello. I was wondering if well, I guess if there were any interesting books that Yorglot was interested in. I'm
I
sure.
don't know if they'd be interesting to you, the same they were to him. What do you mean by interesting?
I, out of characterly, really want to see that book for translation, but Renine doesn't know. She was hoping that he would have a lead on husks. Anything about... Actually, that's easy. Anything about husks or something like that, possibly?
Yeah, we have plenty of books about the theory of spirit rot. None of which she checked out, though.
Fuck. Dang it.
Perks of being the only one who's ever translated an alien book. Let's go.
I mean, yeah. Well, um, hmm. Are there any unique books in this library?
Hundreds.
Fuck. Oh. Rennie is like, fucking A, I can't just like casually talk with Yorglot aside from summoning Ember every single fucking time. Uh, you know what? Fine. I'll just look into books of husks. Could you just provide me that? Or show me where I could find them?
He leads you to a section that has like
A bajillion.
200 to 500 books about
Perfect.
husks.
Perfect. What do I roll to just pick randomly?
Go ahead and roll a D100.
Oh,
The first D100 roll.
I feel like you rolled it. A D100 once. Or no one has?
I don't recall. I don't think so. I know as the DM I've rolled several, but not on stream.
34.
Okay. You pull out a book about husks and the impact on the natural environment.
Oof.
Hmm.
This is benefits to having something in specific that you're trying to get.
Yeah, I know. Um, I guess I'm kind of looking for anything about spirit rot, like
It's
even like the god that created it, possibly the rumors of the god that created it.
incredibly vague. Um,
She
there are
doesn't know that
many
it's Taloma or oh, what was her name? Tuma?
Talona, and
Talona.
strictly speaking, there's no confirmation that that is how it happened either. That was all theoretical.
Mm-hmm.
So again, there's many books that cover this,
Okay.
and
She picks out like 5,
okay,
and she just reads them. And that's
it's
just
gonna take you like 4 days.
40. Fuck.
You're picking out library tomes.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, the books I had were like 2,000 pages.
Right.
It's not like you're picking out a magazine that you're gonna flip through in a matter of minutes.
Right.
Also, Yorglot has the glasses.
I know. I
I
know
used them
he
to read
has.
5 books.
Yeah. Fuck you.
You know what?
Uh, she's not gonna ask for the glasses back because she has a feeling that Yorglot would rather use them, so she's not gonna ask for them. And he's been through a lot.
Anyhow,
Anyways,
what are you doing? Are you reading these books, even if it's going to take 4 days, or are you just going to skim one of them?
I'm going to skim one of them.
Okay. What
There's
kind of
also a
information are you
nice
trying to
reading
get?
drug that we know about if you're willing to risk your morals.
I don't think Bruni knows about it.
What kind of information are you trying to get?
How a person slowly goes into spirit rot, or how the effects of spirit rot work.
Okay. Go ahead and make really any intelligence check.
Nature.
Investigation. Yes. Hey, not bad. 20. Unnatural.
As you're reading about like through the book and trying to gather as much information on spirit rot as you can, and specifically like how a creature goes through the stages, it seems like it is dependent upon the severity of exposure, the strength of exposure, or the number of times a creature has been exposed to it. It also seems like a creature that has been exposed previously to spirit rot and has cleansed it with an azulberry has more susceptibility to future spirit rot.
Oh, shit. Okay, then. She writes that down. And that takes the whole day to read that?
No, that's skimming, so that
Oh.
took you the better half of 2 hours.
Oh. Okay. I will just read more on this book, then. I will read up to, like... What time did we come from the palace? How long was that conversation with Senna?
From the palace in the morning, I'm going to say it was around 9:30.
Okay, then I will read until, like, 4.
Okay, so you read for the better half of then 7 or 6.5 hours. As you're kind of skimming through the book, trying to get more information from Spirit Rot, it seems like as a creature gets more exposed to Spirit Rot, it has potential effects on magic. That's all you can gather for now.
Oh, wow, that kind of slightly concerns Renine.
Anyhow,
Oh,
so
shit.
the rest of the party, I will say, at around 2, you all reconvene back at the tavern. Renine's going to be 2 hours late. So if the party wants to wait for her, then feel free, or the party can do things now.
I'm gonna just be waiting.
Yeah, I'll be waiting as well.
Yeah, we can wait for Ernie.
Go.
Okay. Then 2 more hours pass, everyone kind of just relaxing, doing their own thing at the tavern, before eventually Renine has finished reading and has made her way back.
During that 2 minutes,
2 hours.
or 2 hours, yeah, 2 minutes. Um, the Tortle, he's going to just make tea for everybody. Try to make some hot tea.
Aw.
Okay. You don't need to roll for that.
Okay.
Only need to roll unless you want to have a chance of failing at it, but I imagine you know how to make tea at your age.
In my 342 years of living, I never learned.
How to boil water with leaves in it.
Yep. No. Yeah, he just makes tea for
Okay.
everyone.
Alright, Renine comes back. Sorry for taking so long. I had a very interesting book.
Yeah?
It be
Aye.
no problem.
So?
He holds out a cup of warm tea to Renine.
Renine takes it, sniffs it. What kind of tea is it?
Just a basic herbal tea. It's nothing crazy.
Okay.
If
She
he
starts sipping it.
if he was brewing tea, I would also be sitting down
Okay.
whenever he is drinking tea.
Now that we all have come together again, I do have some more information about the mission I was talking about. If you'd like to hear.
Sure. I would also make us understand how long we have to be in this town.
Well, I know a couple of you are waiting on some personal business matters, but I'd like to leave as soon as possible. I've learned a location. It seems that there is a pass underneath the mountains, northwest, or close there too, that holds this item that I seek.
Hmm. Well, funny enough, that is along the way where we were planning on heading. But first, we have to wait at least 4 days for our
3
reward.
now.
Oh, 3 days to await our rewards.
Yeah.
That'd be fine. I do hope you sense the urgency in retrieving this. Once we receive them items you be waiting for, we must be on our way.
Yes, we have urgent matters to get to as well in that direction, so it will be a speedy journey.
Perfect. The gods work in mysterious ways, don't they? Now then, I think I am needed for quite a nap. If you need me, just be knocking on me shell. I'll come out.
All right.
Does he just instantly go into his shelf right there?
No, because he's sitting down at the couch and he doesn't want to intrude, so he goes over to like a corner.
Aw, corner turtle.
There's an
Now,
old man in the corner, like.
in this corner, takes up still a lot of space, but yes, he's just a corner turtle, and he just walks over, hobbles over to a corner, and goes into his shell.
All right.
Running kind of like Tess. Can you still hear me from outside?
I do be hearing you.
I love it.
All right.
That was so good.
That was so good.
All right. Anything else anyone wants to do or talk about?
No.
Well, before everybody goes to sleep for the night, I think
And it's
anything.
still daytime.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
4 p.m. right now.
Yeah, it's 4
yeah.
p.m.
Okay, well, before
Renine,
we.
what were you reading about?
Oh,
Well,
well.
hold on. What was Valzor saying?
I'd like you guys to just make a list of things, like potions and things that you would want to get before we leave, so that we know.
Well, I did request from Zana potions, so those are going to be provided in the 3 day, after the 3 days with our rewards.
Yeah, you'll be getting 6 health potions only, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm saying that if there's anything else, like for example, I hold up one of my potions of liquid luck, like these, that we might need.
From what I remember, that was 500 gold. We don't have much to spend, or at least don't have enough to buy a bunch of those anymore.
That is true, but I mean, it would just help if we had one of these. Would
I
it
mean,
not?
you do.
I mean, I still have 3, but
Oh my
god!
It'd be nice if we just had one of these, says the person with 3.
Oh my goodness.
Are you guys still talking in the living room?
yes.
I believe so. Because we did not move.
Yeah.
You just.
Oh.
You
Is he
just
gonna
see-
talk through his shell?
You just no. All you hear, I don't know who all would see it, but whoever doesn't see it just hears a, and if you see it, there's just a bag that gets tossed out the shell onto the floor.
I.
Huh?
Tic
You
Tac?
good over there, Tic Tac? Tic Tac?
Did you just poop out the bag?
What is that? Tic Tac?
He's
I
not
knock
gonna
on his
say
shell.
You hear a slight.
Oh my god. I go up to the bag that he tossed out and I look in it.
It is filled with platinum.
What the fuck?
I just close it and I try to put it next to his shell.
I look at Valzor, and then I look in the bag, and I start knocking on his shell more.
Furiously?
Yeah. Tic tac! Tic tac! Old man, come on.
Hold on, can I? Okay, can I like what is it? Insight check him if he's actually
You may.
You can
okay.
insight check the sound.
Want to
Yes,
insight
you
check
may.
his snoring?
Good.
20, not nat, but 17 plus 3.
If you are deceiving, go ahead and roll. If you are actually asleep, then you can tell
He's definitely deceiving, and he is as a 16.
him. Okay, you can tell he's not actually asleep.
I look over to Ares and I'm
Also,
just
you little bitch, I have some money on me. Okay.
Well, nobody's
Okay.
counting it,
I
so.
I
I
start counting.
I regrettably take. Oh wait, you took the bag.
Well, I looked at it and then I started knocking because I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay.
Are you going senile?
I'm gonna help Ares count the.
How much
the
is in
plat-
there?
There's 200 platinum.
Holy shit! Okay.
200 platinum? That's fucking
Okay.
2,000 gold.
I look towards Renine and Reyna and Ares. Well, I guess our friend here has given us about 200 platinum to spend as we will to prepare. Assuming
Is
that he
that
is already
true?
prepared.
Tic tac. Is there anything you need?
Okay.
Old man.
No.
He couldn't have fallen asleep that quickly after pooping out the bag.
I just like I look at
I would like.
Renine
Okay.
and
I would like.
Ares, and I'm just like, I just let out a sigh, and I just nod, like, hoping that they understand.
I'm
Oh.
gonna grab one of the cups, one of the teacups, and I'm gonna use just like the first setting on mine and pour a little bit of ale.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna wave it outside of the turtle shell.
Okay. So the rest of you watch as Eris grabs a teacup, grabs her chest, and pours some ale out of it, and then starts trying to taunt the turtle.
You know, that's...
You, you just see an entire cannonball come out of the shell, and then you just see two hands pick it up and sneak back into the shell.
I want to peek my head in the shell.
Oh no.
Reina then like holds her explosive arrow and like looks at the party, eyeing them, seeing if they waiting for them to give me an answer.
Do I see this like happening?
I want to
Like,
pop my head in the shell.
hold on. Do I
Well,
see Rena?
Okay, well, so one at a time. Yeah, you can. Your head is small enough that it can fit through the hole in this giant shell.
What do I
Okay.
see?
I mean, you would just see what you can only imagine parts of a naked turtle, as it's very cramped inside the shell, but so you'd see like the top of his head and maybe like a squished up shoulder.
What are you doing?
Echoes in the shell.
Yeah.
You kind of just see like an eye pop open for a second and close real quick.
Well, alright. Thank you.
Reina's
Okay,
still
now-
looking at her party for her
Yes, you do
response.
see Reina holding an explosive arrow.
Wait,
I
Ren,
yeah.
Balzor was the one trying to look for it first, so.
I like kind of leap over and I'm just like no 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 no
no.
Not here,
You're
not
also
here.
This man just
Okay.
gave us a lot of money.
you're also in your room with a
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
explosive arrow.
That's what I'm trying to be like. Not here, not here. Please,
Oh my
no.
God.
Please, no.
One of these days, we're gonna burn down a tavern.
I'm gonna die.
By
Yeah.
accident, 100%.
Okay, so what's everyone doing though?
Well, I'm just gonna be waiting for it to become night, I guess.
Do you want to
Yeah,
buy
we should
anything
probably
with that
sit down and
money?
plan
Well,
what
it's
we're gonna
4
buy with
p.m.
I know, but
Your model disappears.
Okay, I was just waiting for the rest of the party to think of other things to buy.
I mean, is
Well.
there anything that you would know would be useful in your terrain?
We're going through
We're
your
going into your
path.
home.
That okay.
Did you forget
actually,
about that?
No. Okay, there are a few things. First of all, Renine, you can't see in the dark, can you?
Thank
That
you.
is a negative.
Thank you.
So
I
we
am
might
blind as a
wanna-
bat.
Yeah, we might need to
Sorry,
get a few.
blind as a rabbit.
A few
And you
things
still
for
have
you.
that one potion we got, right?
Oh yes, I do.
Well, hold on to
That's
that,
pretty.
and we might as well get some more of those because oh boy, it's dark. Really dark.
I can imagine it is under the mountains. There is no sunlight.
Yeah. And the other thing is that we probably shouldn't use any kind of light source. So if we can get you something that just straight up upgrades your vision, that's what we're want to like aim for.
Brunine kind of just like you like see her ears slightly flop. I was like, oh, there's no light, no light. Okay.
No.
When you're talking about a light source, Eris, you do recall you have a lamp hooked to your hip.
Oh shit, that's a lantern.
Oh yeah. I
Never
do
goes
have.
out.
Fuck.
Can you like wrap it up in like a
Well, we could ask Ember if she could
yeah,
dim it.
Yeah.
I'm
We
sure.
should probably ask Ember, see
Yeah.
what we can do about concealing that.
Or we have to wrap it up.
I could wish.
Oh, well, I mean, you could ask. and
That
then
I
wish.
don't think we need to do that. I just think I think we can just
Hey, I
ask
could
her if we
just
could
help.
wrap it up or ask her to dim the light. I don't think we need for her to expend her power just to make it.
I mean, it would be more viable than
A wish?
I mean,
Well, how
it'd
about
make
we
it
first
more... We'll see.
talk
We'll
with
just
her
talk
about
to
that?
Ember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just first talk to her, but I don't think we need to wish for it.
But
Just saying.
that is a problem. So that will be a problem to discuss with Ember. Anything else aside from, darkness? Is there anything else?
No, just don't fall behind.
Any monsters? Any?
That's what I mean. Just don't fall behind.
Oh,
Is there any specific, like... Do we
Are
need
there any-
anything to cross, like, like, is it gonna be a stable terrain? Like, are
I
we gonna be able
mean,
to...
it's not gonna be the best
I mean,
terrain.
if we're going underground, I can assume that there's not gonna be the most viable. The last time we went underground, we almost fell in a death pit. You do remember that, right?
No, I do, but there's okay. Listen,
well, those were made by gnolls.
yeah, those were made to be
Well,
pitfalls.
yes, and if there's underground with other creatures, I can assume that they would make
Okay,
something
I
similar.
don't think they're as sentient as that. I mean, besides beholders.
All right. Wait,
I
what?
mean, what
What's a
beholders are?
what's a beholder?
I feel like no.
Don't worry, we won't run into one.
know. What's a beholder?
Inside check.
Inside.
Okay, listen. Valzor is visibly sweating right now. Like,
Yeah, you can choose to fail insight if you want.
I'll just fail it because I'm not. He's like going blue, bro. He's like,
From his red to blue.
yeah, like he's turning
Valzor,
blue.
are you alright? You are changing colors.
Oh,
You know you don't have to lie to us, right? Like
When Valzor does say the word beholder, you just hear a little rummage from the corner. But that's it.
Rummage?
Like, just a little noise. Just like a... Yeah, like
He's
you hear
just
the
like-
snoring suddenly stop. You hear that...
Oh my goodness, we literally have another comedian in this person.
Oh god.
Well, all I can say, from what I know, is that they're, where do I even start?
Dangerous?
Extremely.
Well, it's obvious by his behavior that it's dangerous.
Extremely. Saying that they're dangerous is just
What
saying,
can it
like,
do?
what can't it do?
Oh no, that's worse. Please don't say
Yeah.
that.
Not
Well, if I
Right.
remember correctly, I don't really know much besides from what my uncle usually tells me about them. But they have the ability that whenever they dream, their dreams become reality. Just to name
These
one
what?
of their abilities.
that's one of their abilities.
Yeah.
Oh,
How many do they have? Just
There
how
can
do
be
you
multiple.
stop them?
how much is multiple?
Depends. They don't really like to be around each other, but
I think
it-
Bowser would know in characterly, like, some of the, like straight abilities off of the sheet for a beholder from stories, if you want some of that information as well.
yeah.
Okay.
If you were starting to struggle too hard, I was gonna have tic-tac-toe
Yeah.
pop out as well, but you got
Yeah.
it, man.
So a beholder is like a floating eyeball with a bunch of tentacles with eyeballs on the tentacles. One of its actions is it shoots 3 rays from its eyes at random. It can't roll the same one multiple times. So, like,
What
it
the
has to
fuck?
be from 3 separate eyes. It can charm somebody, paralyze somebody, fear somebody. It can enervate somebody, which is just a shitload of necrotic damage. It can do telekinesis. It can sleep. It can petrify. It can disintegrate, and it can just do a death ray.
And one of the biggest abilities that most people notice right off the bat is if you are within its gaze, the radius of its gaze, no magic works.
Yeah.
Of just the
Anti-magic
big
field of 150-foot cone within its case.
with just the big eye. The little eyes don't count. Go on, Valsor, relay that.
So, well, imagine a meatball, you know, and that meatball had little itty bitty tentacles on it, and on those tentacles and on the meatball, there are eyes. One for each tentacle and one for the giant meatball that they're connected to.
So the meatball is an eye.
Yes,
I'm getting. Why are you saying meatball?
because it's important.
Why don't you just consistently use meatball?
I think you might be slightly hungry for meat.
Maybe, but that's besides the point. So you have the picture in your head now. Now, take that picture and now realize that any one of those eyeballs on the tentacles can fire
Yeah.
an array of different magics, including, but not limited to, death rays. Sleep,
Excuse me?
Sleep and paralysis magics, and fuck, just a lot of things.
So you're
also-
saying that
they-
they could.
y-
Sorry.
they can disintegrate you, yes. If that's what you're gonna ask.
I was gonna say, so they are a ball of death.
Pretty much. Oh
Have you
yeah,
ever
by the
fought
way,
one of these?
I just look at Ares with the most like, I can't believe you just suggested that. Like, are you kidding me? No way, Jose face. Like, just
Is
like
there any way to beat it?
I'm just looking at Ares in disbelief for having this much like confidence in me. Just like
Oh!
there is, I hope, but I've never seen anyone even scratch one before.
Oh.
Oh.
Just the big meatball looking at you negates all magic. All.
Excuse me, what?
Every ounce.
Excuse me?
Renine, you see your book and your shield there? That will become useless if you're in its gaze.
Are you fucking serious?
Including magic items.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
I hold up my Hellfire Chain Lance. This I want to not use a charge, but kind of like show the change like coming out of it. I don't know if I can do that without expending a charge.
No. There's no like half activation for an item, sorry.
Damn. Ah, fuck. Okay.
We're gonna be
Um,
here for 4 days. It's gonna be fine. You'll recover that.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I want to activate it, but I want to like pull a chair. Can I do that?
You go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Fuck.
Absolutely obliterate the chair.
I rolled a 9.
Okay, go ahead and roll a Dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
Launch the
Fuck!
chair at himself.
11.
Oh no.
Okay, so you watch as he's like, I'm gonna demonstrate this. And the chains come out, and they grab a chair, and then it yanks it towards him. And this is meant to pull, like, people. And so this chair just comes flying at him, and just impacts and breaks in front of him.
Ow. But get the point. That wouldn't work.
Are
Did
you
you
okay,
get
Bells?
I'm fine. I'm
Just hear a
fine.
small chuckle in the corner.
Shut up, Turtle!
Tic Tac, we know you're not fucking asleep. Stop it.
Shut up, Tic Tac! Okay.
They always be forgetting the toe.
Hey.
Look, I
You're not
appreciate
fucking asleep.
I appreciate your contribution for the money that you've given me, but shut up! Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, it's unlikely that we'll run into one, but that's one of the more dangerous things we can fall or come across while we're down there.
Alright, what is the most common then?
I don't know this. Out of character, I don't know this.
No, you don't.
Hold
You're
on.
not the most dangerous, but you're the most common.
I feel so underprepared for this.
I could 100% tell that clear throat was towards the Lord. Like, give me some shit.
Fucking help me, please.
Message me.
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Lord. I should have been prepared for
Well,
this.
it's not... saying what's the most common monster in all of the Underdark is being like, what's the most common monster on all of the Overworld?
I meant
Yeah.
more, what has he commonly seen, is what I was asking.
What has he commonly seen?
Duragar.
Oh my god.
Yeah, friendly-wise, you got flumps. Those are generally pretty chill creatures. Boulets.
Oh shit!
Boule is basically underground
Oh
land church.
yeah, I forgot. You told me about that. Oh my god, I forgot the name though.
It's like bullet, but the T is silent.
Boule.
Yeah.
You
Really
have
shit.
your like
Big shits, but
dark variations of underdark variations of regular creatures as well, like dark wolves, things like that, as
Oh.
well, that you would have interacted with that are things that you could have survived. So like Valzor's perception of the Underdark versus what can exist down there are two very different things. He's heard the stories of like, if you hear this, run, or if you see this, run. But Valzor fortunately didn't, or he would be dead.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like you know the stories, you know what not to go near, but at the same time, like you've not seen the things that you know not to go near, or you wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I'd say most common creature you've encountered are carbuncles.
carbuncles.
I know what those are.
What's a
Wait,
carbuncle? That sounds like cool and fun.
Yeah, they're cute.
they're super cute, but also annoying.
Me too.
I have so much in common with it.
Me too.
Yo,
Are you there?
a garb.
So
Oh, oh my god, that voice line. Okay. Anyway, I mean, I'm now looking at Ares and running again. Nothing that you wouldn't see. Top side. I mean, there are the, garbuncles and, wait, what are the balloon things? Are the very cute things called?
Carbuncles?
No,
Bubble.
the other one.
Lumps?
Flumps, yes.
lumps.
Flumps.
I can't wait until you guys meet one. They're fun too at RP.
That's a flump.
But yeah,
Flumps are alien creatures that talk in a very interesting manner.
I
You'll find out.
like flump.
You will find out.
My lovely lady flumps. Check them out.
No, no.
Anyhow, moving on.
and if there's anything that you two are uncertain about, I'm sure that we could stop by the
Nice one.
library and
My flump. My flump.
No!
My lovely lady flumps. This is why I
Okay,
need to be
moving
a
on.
bard.
Moving on.
Focus.
Well, I guess rather than look into Spirit Rot, I could rather look into the Underdark.
yeah, I
Ooh,
would
that might
suggest
be
you do
helpful.
that because there's still, believe it or not, things that I haven't even ran into down there, and it's an adventure for sure to get through.
Do you need help with reading?
Well, I did have glasses that could help me read faster, but currently I gave that to Yorglot, and I don't know if I should cast them back just
I mean,
yet. I
We
feel
can
like
ask
he should.
Amber to get them back, but I also have something that might help.
Uh-oh.
Like what? She looks a
well,
little confused.
it helps you read. I took a bit of it to read with Yorglot a while back. It lasts for a long time, and you can read an incredible amount.
Like twice as fast?
Yeah, about that.
Oh, so it's kind of like my reading glasses then. Except in a different form?
Yeah, it's something that you'd have to drink.
I have to so a potion.
Kind of. It's like a
Kind of.
concoction. It's not.
Ugh.
officially a potion, but
Are
it's safe. I took it.
there any drawbacks?
I mean, it's if you don't have enough material to read, uh, you just want to read a little bit more. That's all.
So I should gather as many books as I could possibly have in my disposal so I could keep reading. Is essentially what they're saying.
Yeah, enough books that would fill up about 12 hours,
Oh, that'd be easy. That's fine.
right?
Brittany is like, she kind of like shrugs and is like, oh, that's fine. I am fine with just continuously reading. Sure. I haven't been able to spend much time reading.
I take out my water skin. I pour it out, like whatever is left in it. I rinse it out, put more water in it, and then put the powder in and give it to Runin.
Okay. Just that powder?
Just the chronicolium.
Okay, making sure.
Because Renine
Yeah.
would have totally just accepted without.
I know, I can't do that to you.
I mean, you
Do it to
can.
the guys, not to the girls, apparently. Anyhow.
Yeah,
Okay.
She has a bias.
I do.
Since you are taking it with the knowledge that it's there and intentionally wanting the effects to take place, you do not have to make any saving throws.
But she's not gonna take it right
I
now.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Are we going to the library now? Is everything settled? Who's going to be purchasing what with his money? She points-
Well,
talk-
how about this? I'll head over to the enchanters and see what I can find. I'll ask around about
I'll go
Different
with. Just make
potions and
sure.
things. Yeah. And then we'll meet back here in a few
12
hours.
hours?
Yeah, well, Renine, we
day?
won't see you in 12 hours, but I guess
Okay.
we'll
So
be here.
We'll check in. Is there any kind of food that you would like us to bring or anything?
a sandwich every now and then would be fine.
All right. Perfect.
And then, Reyna, what are you going to be doing? Are you going to go with Renine? Or do you want to come
I
with us?
I would actually like to head back to.
You cut
Mhm.
off.
Head back to.
Oh.
I think you went. I think the mic cut out because she's still lighting up and not
To the
speaking.
Oh,
The tavern?
Oh, her connection is bad.
Oh.
oh no.
Like, it's trying to catch up, but I can't.
Dying.
Oh, well, I think her mic slowly died, or her Discord just doesn't like her right now.
I think, yeah, Discord might have crashed. That's alright.
Hello?
Hello.
There we go.
Hello.
There we go.
It's going in and out. It's weird.
Okay,
You
head back to.
The shop person.
Alright.
Then I will say, Runine, you're gonna go to the library. You're gonna take the drug, and you're gonna read about the Underdark.
Yep, she's gonna gather as many books as she can.
What information are you trying to get in particular as your primary goal?
Primary goal. Well, I guess two things. Monsters and possible traps.
Which one is your primary goal?
Monsters.
Okay. I will keep in mind the traps, but I'm asking what is your primary goal? Go ahead and make just a generic intelligence check of your choice again.
Investigation. Ooh, 21.
Damn.
Okay. You just wanted to know like a list of monsters that exist there?
Like the list of monsters and any information about them? Like just descriptions, how they look, if they're strong, what to avoid. if there's signs that something is approaching before
Big points.
imminent death.
Okay. I will say that I will give you a +1 on identifying Underdark monsters
Oh shit.
with a survival check or other check made to identify them, be it perception, whatever. Just while you're in the Underdark. But from your reading, it seems like most of what the books say is if it doesn't look like something you've seen on the surface, avoid it. That seems to be pretty much the gist of
Oh.
the Underdark.
Useful.
Lovely. Very useful.
Um,
Okay.
A place nobody likes to go.
it lists things like aboleths, abishai, acid blobs, various spider-like creatures, beholders that you were just talking about. There's a chance for a beholder to become a zombie.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's the thing. There are deep dragons. There are.
I mean, you can send me a list of this if you want to
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
like,
so it
tell
doesn't
me
take
this
too
right
much
now.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to send you a list of everything that. you
No,
don't
not
know.
everything. Like, okay.
Like what you did with Yorglot.
Sure. But anyhow, the long story short, you have a +1 to identify things. Anyhow, so
+1 to like wisdom checks or
to
abilities.
an ability check made to identify a creature, be it survival or perception or anything that you could theoretically think to use to identify something.
Okay.
In the Underdark.
Valzor, some things that come to your mind as things that you know travelers have while in the Underdark. Orb of Time and Orb of Direction are two very useful items. Orb of Time lets you tell the time whether you can see the sun or not. Orb of Direction lets you always know which way is north.
Okay.
So basically just magic compass, magic clock.
Yeah.
More optional things that you know are coins of delving, and lets you, as long as you can hear the sound of the coin hitting the ground, know how deep it is, so you can know how far a drop might be. Beads of nourishment, which basically count as a day's worth of rations that can't go bad.
Damn. Okay.
Ooh.
Candle of the deep, things that candle that can't go off or can't be extinguished, even if it goes into water.
Oh.
More commonly found in towns are large cleansing stones, which are basically like magic baths that just magically remove dirt from you for the more conscious of their appearance type of people, but those tend to be more town items. Rope of Mending allows you to cut the rope into smaller pieces and then use an action to cause them to knit back together, so you can kind of use the different lengths of rope to your advantage, things like that. Poisons tend to be relatively common in the swamp or bog-like areas in the Underdark, and you know that the area that you were sent to by Caleb, or given information on rather, is a bog, so something to keep in mind. Other than that, it's kind of really up to you. Reading trap-wise, I mean, traps don't exist without somebody setting them, so it's kind of limited to who set them. So there's not really like, these are traps that you'll only find in the Underdark. It's, if somebody set the trap, you'll find it there. But shopping wise, what do you all want to get?
Heading into the enchanters, I look at Ares and Reyna, and I'm like, I tell them, okay, so I know a few things that we might want to get just for the sake of having. I don't know if there's anything that you two feel like you need before anything else, or...
You know best about what we could need. I have everything that I need to fight, but I don't know what we'll be facing, really. So
Okay.
I'm just more so here to make sure you don't get screwed over.
I'm not gonna get screwed over, but
All right.
we have a discount with this guy, so it's...
Yeah.
Anyway. I walk in to the enchanters. Hello again!
Aha, it's nice to see you. I got word that I am now a palace merchant. I am very thankful.
Yeah, no problem. Put in a good word for you.
Of course.
I am very appreciative. Now, to uphold our part of the bargain, I do have a, that experimental potion that I was telling you about.
Oh.
What experimental potion?
Jesus Christ.
I thought he had several.
He promised an experimental potion in exchange for you giving him the, putting in a good word sort of a thing.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I almost completely forgot about that part.
Wait, what potion?
Not almost.
No, you 100% did.
Yeah, I did, but I'm just trying to sound like I did it.
Deception check. No, just
Oh my god.
So, what potion is it, or what is it about?
What does it do?
Well, so I have two. You can take your pick of either one for free that you're free to claim as your reward. Of course, you're always welcome to buy the other one should you like. One enhances, well, your abilities to, in general, do better at anything you want to do, much like the luck potion, but much more powerful yet exhausting. OOC, what it does is it will set all of your ability checks to a +10 for 24 hours, after which point you suffer 3 points of exhaustion.
Oh. Okay.
God.
just to let you guys know, exhaustion only goes away one exhaustion point per rest.
Yeah.
For long
So-
rest.
Yes, per long rest.
Okay.
So 3 days.
Yeah.
Big oof.
It's
Okay.
not fun.
At 3 points gets bad.
Yeah.
Your speed half,
Okay.
you have disadvantage on ability checks, disadvantage on attack rolls, and saving throws.
Yeah.
All right, and then what's the other one?
The other one is, how do I put it? If you've ever been in dire need of guaranteeing that something succeeds, this has got you covered. However, I haven't been able to eliminate the drawback of then also guaranteeing that something fails. So meta-wise, what it does is you are guaranteed a natural 20 on a roll of your choosing when you drink the potion. The potion is a free action. So anytime that you are in the need of a crit or whatever, you get a natural 20. However, it then also gives me the ability to, at any time during the next 24 hours, give you a natural 1.
Oh my
Oh.
A lot of power.
god.
Okay.
Well,
I think I will take the one that I am dire to succeed.
The one that guarantees the
Not 20.
natural
yeah.
20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I will tell you what to add to your inventory here in a second. All right, there we go.
I'm like really curious to see what the nat 1 would be later on in the day. Uh,
Um, what other things are in the shop? Are there like tiny like little trinkets and stuff in the shop still, or no?
I mean, you're. Oh, well, actually, no, you weren't there. Never mind.
1 second.
He's finishing typing up his item.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
The person who delivers the sandwich to Runine just like sees her furiously reading.
All right, there we go. You can add a potion of perfection to your inventory, Falzor.
All right.
Potion of what?
Perfection.
Oh, I thought it was imperfection.
I mean, either would work.
Yeah.
But you were looking for trinkets, you said, Eris?
I want to see if there's any like little charms or things I can hang off my gun.
It doesn't look like he sells non-magical trinkets, but there are magical trinkets.
What kind?
Are you asking for like what effects or how do they look?
Yeah. Like what kind? Like what do trinkets do? Like in this kind of sense?
Hmm.
Like if I was to just like have it.
I must say not much, because most trinkets are meant to be like you wear them, that are designed by shopkeepers. Though you
Yeah.
gather that he might be able to design a trinket's enchantment to like hang it off of your gun and provide the gun durability so that the gun is harder to break should something strike it with a tremendous force, or he might be able to hang something off of the gun that allows you to cast illusion magic to disguise it as something else for a period of time. Things like that.
Because I was thinking if there was a way, because is there any trinket that I could do for like illusion kind of magic, like what I have for my decanters, kind of a thing where it's like toggleable?
Like the gun just straight goes invisible?
Yeah. Or can it
Yeah,
be, like,
probably
hidden by
more
some form?
expensive. Yeah, like you could have something that hides it, like you could have it look like a staff for a period of time, and while in that illusion it's not functionable as a gun.
Like, okay, wait, I'll think about it. But probably you can do whatever you're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Now,
Intensifies.
I want to ask the enchanter. Okay, so what do you have for poison resistance, like potions?
Well, we have antitoxin and antitoxin elixirs. Antitoxin helps you resist the onset of a poison, and the elixir helps you cleanse a poison that's been contracted.
Okay. How much are the elixirs?
75 gold each. With your discount, would bring it down to. Let me calculator. 60 gold.
Okay, I will take. I'll take 5 of those.
Alright, very well. That will come to a total then of 300 gold.
I put 30 platinum down. Okay. So, okay, hold on. What are they called?
Antitoxin elixirs.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Big, great minds think alike. That's the expression.
What?
One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Okay. And then I'd like to ask about an orb of time and orb of direction, or what is it? Leading, or is that right?
Orb of direction, orb of time,
Okay.
orb of cleansing. Which one? Direction?
Direction and time.
You'd be looking at 100 gold each normally, so 80 gold for each.
Okay. I'll take that then.
Right, 160 total.
I put down 16 platinum. Orb of direction. And then orb of time. And then maybe I should pick up some more antitoxin. No. What do you have for health potions? Like, do you have any, like, high grade ones?
So I'll just look here, because then I can see both regular potions and homebrew potions at the same time. I have greater potions of healing, enhanced potions of healing, regular potions of healing, minor potions of healing.
Okay, how much are the graders?
How many would you be looking at buying potentially?
Let's say 1,000 gold's worth.
1,000 gold with your discount could get you 14.
14?
14.
Alright, I'll take that.
Alright.
And I set down 100 platinum. So the enhanced greater healing potion?
Potion of healing greater. Enhanced would be you could get 12.
So okay, hold on. Wait, I'm not seeing that anywhere. Oh,
Just
potion
type
of healing
potion.
greater. Yeah, there we go. Found
Yeah.
it. And then 14 of those.
Correct. Enhanced potions are my homebrew items. They have low or higher minimums and higher maximums. But it basically guarantees that you get a good amount of healing. Where the D&D rules is written, they can roll fuck all horribly.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Your boys got it covered.
Well,
You're not there.
yes, and your boys, yeah.
Your boy has not really said much.
Okay.
Anyhow.
I still have 56 platinum. Okay, I think I'll pick up some more of that antitoxin elixir. Actually, I'll take another 5 of those.
Another 5, another 300 gold.
Yep, I put 30 platinum down. Toxin. Elixir. Wait, okay. Okay. Then you know what? I think that we're good now. Oh wait. Do you have a rope of what is it called? God.
Mending.
Mending.
50 gold.
50 gold. Okay. I put down 5 platinum.
Okay.
Where would I have to go for the item that I'm talking about?
Right here.
Right here?
You can make it.
Okay.
It's just a little bit better than a bag of holding.
Okay.
Alright, I think I got everything. Thank you.
Before we go to that, though, Reina, what did you want to come back to shop for?
I want to get some ice arrows or frost arrows.
So, like, just arrows that deal cold damage rather than your normal damage?
Yeah.
Or are you talking for the spell?
No, I don't like scrolls. No.
Let me look. I thought you took that spell. Maybe not.
No.
Yeah, I thought you were talking for your spell lesser ice arrows that you took as a ranger.
Wait, I have that?
Yes.
I forgot I took.
Yeah, you
wait.
literally have a spell that turns your arrows into ice.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Is there poison arrows?
Yes.
I would like that.
Okay. If you just want them to deal poison damage rather than dealing additional damage, then I'll say they're going to be 25 gold per 5 arrows. If you want them to deal more damage, they'll be a bit more expensive.
Which would they be?
I would say it would be 50 gold for 5 if you want them to just deal an additional 1d4 of poison.
Do that. Let's do 20.
Okay, so that's 200 gold then. And then you can do a custom item for that. Just make like poison arrows deal an additional 1d4 poison. Kind of like how you have your explosive arrows. Since I'm going to basically let you kind of make arrows of whatever interesting variety you can think of, as long as you have the coin for it. You kind of cut out. Was that an okay?
Yeah, I said fuck for. I'm making my arrows
Okay.
right now. There's a. Why the fuck? I can't spell.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. I have butchered so many words in chat today. It's ridiculous.
Who can spell anyways?
Typos is always a thing. We could also. Oh,
For your item, Gothra, 350 gold. You can customize just a regular bag of holding, so just add a bag of holding to your inventory. The
Okay.
reason I say do that, because then it gives you a separate container in your inventory list, so you can dedicate items into it. Where
Okay,
if I
sick.
make you a custom item, it won't let you, like, sort your inventory.
Okay, I'll get rid of 35 platinum right now.
'Kay.
Sick.
Wait, so is oh, D8?
D4. An additional D4 on top of your normal arrow damage.
With poison?
I'm at 6,666 gold pieces in my inventory now. Total.
holy frick! You still have so much gold.
I have a lot of money.
All she bought was titty cannons.
Oh right.
Yeah, and an outfit to go with it.
Well, no one really knows.
And a
'cause-
leash, and like she's spent very little. I was looking through all of your inventories. I was like, broke, relatively broke by comparison, relatively broke by comparison. Holy fuck. Okay, so everyone's mostly broke except for her.
By the way, I'd just like to make it known, Gothra, I don't know if you were pulling from the 200 platinum that we were given.
Nope.
Okay, because that's what I
She
spent
literally
on...
sacked 6,000
Okay.
I
gold.
have
I
Did you not hear
6,000
that?
gold.
I know,
don't need
I just
money.
wanted to make it very obvious that I was spending the 200 that we got from
Why do you
Tic
think
Tac.
I've continuously been offering to pay for things? Because I have an overabundance of cash.
And an unwillingness to spend it.
Yeah. I don't know what to buy, so I just
Health
something
potions,
new.
potions to help you, like, I don't know,
can
some
I
stealth
also want to buy
potions?
one of the. I want to buy the liquid luck potion as well.
500 gold
500
Each.
Jesus. Okay.
Yep. each.
That's where most of my money went.
Okay, I'll buy one
Okay,
for 500.
50 platinum.
Okay.
At some point we could make a break, too. I'm
Oh,
gonna go
yeah.
to the bathroom, though.
I was actually just thinking, since people have work tonight and we started later, that we got like another 40 minutes
Yeah.
in at the time of 7 Pacific.
That would be good.
Oh, Ben.
You can still go to the bathroom. I'm not saying don't go to the
Well,
bathroom.
yeah.
I'm just letting you know.
We're going shopping now. Like, you
Okay,
can...
okay. I'll be right
Not allowed
She
to
looked-
pee.
She sits there looking like a lost kitten. Like, oh,
Oh,
I guess I
can't.
shouldn't go to the bathroom. I'm like, what? No, just go.
Oh no. My god. Can I
Anything
tell
else anyone
everybody
wants
what
to
I
buy? Yes, you are more than welcome to share.
got? I got a hat.
That is like a bag of holding?
Yeah.
What?
I'm like a magic man now.
Yeah, you
She-
just have like a top hat that you pulled a rabbit out of?
Instead of a rabbit, it's gonna be a gun.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's just gonna pull her musket out of her hat.
Bruh.
Yeah.
But when she was asking, she was like, I wanted to hold my gun. I was like, you can have it hold your gun, or you can just go for like slightly cooler bag of holding.
Slightly
God.
No.
I'd like to go over to Ares and Reyna and just say, okay, I think I got everything that we might need. I've got antitoxin elixirs and also a few other things that we're gonna need just so that we don't get lost.
And I hold up the vial. I'm like, I got one more of these. It was really useful last time.
Oh, damn. How much money do you have left?
How much money do you have?
About 1,000 gold.
Oh. That's nice. And I put the vial back in my bag.
You didn't answer my question, but okay. Oh, before I forget, Mr. Magic Man, I'd actually like to ask if you have anything that improves eyesight out of character, adds dark vision to somebody that does not have dark vision.
Yeah, I can do glasses that grant dark vision.
Yeah.
Oh, like permanently?
Yeah,
As long as
that's
Just
fine.
need a monocle.
how much are those?
About 250 gold.
Perfect. Honestly, perfect.
Would Runine rather a monocle? Cause just the one eye, cause you have one eye.
Well,
Really?
she's just now sitting down.
Oh shit.
Huh? Yes, what?
Hi.
Hi.
We're getting you glasses that help you see in the dark. Would you rather a monocle because of your patch or full glasses?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because it changes the way your character looks.
At least when she needs them. She
Yeah.
can take them off.
Okay,
I
I
mean, that is up to you guys.
put 21 platinum, and then I dig into my pocket. Hold on, give me a second. Had a little bit over. Okay.
I got
then-
it. I
oh.
and I put it down on the table.
You
That
put
was
four
great.
Platinum.
four
Four
platinum?
platinum on the table. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank
He
you.
grabs a set of goggles of night.
Nice. Okay.
You can rename them to be glasses if you want, whatever you want.
Okay. Nice. Thank you for everything.
And thank you for the good word. I appreciate it. I knew
Don't-
it was a profitable business adventure.
Don't know if we'll be back for a while, but I hope your business does well.
I am certain it will now.
He will 100% rip off so many people with those scales that we gave him.
Yep, but that's not our
I can't
problem.
Technically it is, because we recommended him.
Yeah, but at
Yeah,
the same
but-
time, no one can say that we gave him this scale and that we knew that he had it. No one knows that.
Anyhow. Is that all the shopping? Completely
Yeah,
done.
Yep.
that's all I wanted to get. Yep.
Reina, completely done.
Yeah.
Okay.
3-day time jump.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless anybody has any other important final business.
Nope. 3-day time jump.
One of the days, I am going to spend time in that back room.
Oh,
Okay.
I would
Oh,
also
yeah.
like.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Hold on.
I would like to ask Ember if she wants anything and tell her what our plans are to like
If your
go
bot
forward.
Needs
Yeah.
anything?
And ask if she. I want to also ask about the lamp. If there's any way we can disguise that, or should
Dim it.
disguise that.
Okay, first off, so going Runine. You go to the library and you go to that back room and you see that door handle. As you place your hand on the door, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
I wasn't bad at it! 22. I always been bad at Constitution saves.
So the door does not react to you the way it reacted to Yorglot.
Hmm.
The door sort of has like a reddish glow to it as the handle jabs into your hand, and then you watch as the thorns extend outside and grab onto your hand, and you drop to again 1 HP but you feel like the door was actively trying to kill you, and instead are able to manage to pry your hand free, and the door does not open.
What the fuck?
Yorglot is the only one out of the party who has access to the back room. Nobody else does.
Alright then. Of course.
Now you could go try to get access, but
Talk, yeah, to Zeno. Zeno, Dad?
Is there anything else you do, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess she goes ask for permission.
yeah, sure, Xana gives you permission. But strictly speaking, at the time, Yorglot was the only one who had access to that room. But now
Well,
that you have
Renine
this
did
whole
not know
con-
that.
Yeah, but now you do.
Yeah, when we all got our special things, that was Yorglot's special thing. Was he got access to the back room.
Yeah, she didn't know because he led them there, so she assumed.
Oh.
Strictly speaking, though, the way the Sultana gives you access is she has an assistant go with you.
Ah.
She does not seem, from your conversation with her, to be able to add you to the list of people that have access to it.
Wow, Yorglot got really special treatment.
I mean, everybody else got special shit, too.
Yeah,
and
no
then-
shit. Like,
Yeah.
everyone had their own unique rewards. That was his reward.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm just saying, he got really special. Anyways, continue on. Continue.
But you have access. One of the several workers there that can go in and out of that chamber are just going to escort you as you need to go in.
I know that I probably won't be able to understand any of these books.
You can certainly try.
Mm-hmm. Sure, I try. What do I roll?
Arcana.
Nope. That is a 10.
Oh.
Similarly to with Yorglot, it doesn't look like language, strictly speaking. It looks like it is an attempt, and it has been jumbled up into now new words, and you're guessing that what you see is not what's meant to be there.
Renine says nope and goes back to the normal library because she has not time for this shit.
Okay. That it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Eris, you were saying you wanted to do something.
I forgot what I said before, but I want to talk to Amber about telling her what. Oh yeah, I want to talk to Amber, ask her if she needs anything, and tell her like our plans, and ask her what we should do about concealing her lantern. Or the lantern.
Would you do that on the same day or one of the other days of the waiting period?
One of the other days of the waiting period.
Okay.
Probably with people.
So I'll say you do it 2 days later. If no one has called for her, one thing I'm going to point out is she does not willingly come out of her lamp.
Yeah.
She instead is waiting for people to request her presence. Seems like that is how she behaves. Ah, well, to answer your question about the lamp, the first thing is there is a command word that you can speak. The word is namash. It is meaning dim for my language from where I am from. It will turn on or off the continual flame.
Oh, that's nice.
So you do not need to dim it, you do not need to wrap it, it can just turn off.
Alright.
As far as if I need anything, there is not really anything that I would purchase. It is mainly I am here to assist you, and I appreciate that you would consider me, but I would not have you spend your money on me.
Alright. Just curious, what language do you speak?
Well, I speak many languages, but I assume you are talking about the one from my home.
Yeah.
I think it would be easiest if you just considered it a dialect of Primordial.
Alright. Well, that's nice. But are you sure you don't need anything?
It's not that I don't need anything, it is that it is not my place to ask for you to purchase something for me.
Well, it is my place to take care of you now, and if I am to do that, I should be able to buy things that you need.
I suppose that is a fair enough point. If you are to be the wielder of my name, it is to be equivalent to being a master, so how you will see it, then that is fine. Most of my basic needs are met. Um, I do need to eat and drink the same as the rest of you. I do not need to sleep, let alone breathe. So that is something that is a little bit different. But in terms of equipment, I don't know. It depends on what role you wish for me to fill. I am capable of healing and casting various magic, but if that is not something that you wish for me to do, then I will happily fulfill whatever requests you have of me. I do not have any potions or anything of that nature, so that could be useful as well, but those are quite expensive, are they not? And I guess beyond that, it's mainly just luxuries, things like books to read, entertainment, clothes.
More clothes.
You know, material possessions.
Yes, of
Indeed.
course. But you like books.
I do. I like them quite a lot, actually. I'm currently about in the middle of reading one.
Oh, cool. So you and Yorglot must have a lot to talk about then.
Not quite. He is the more studious type, I am the more entertainment type.
Ah, alright. That's understandable.
Do you read books?
Not often. I've read once, and I don't want to do it again.
Would you like to read something a little bit more entertaining? Something that is meant to be exciting and thrilling to read.
What do you mean by that? Like a story?
Yes, like a story, like an adventure of individuals who are star-crossed lovers that wish to be together and all of their passionate adventures together.
I don't know about the lovers part, but I do quite like adventures. There is, as you've met, Tortle here.
Be a story you be one. No, I'm kidding.
Pops head out.
and he's told me many a story before. So, I mean, if you would be willing to lend me an adventure, I would more than be willing to try.
Oh, most certainly. What do you think about pirates?
Pirates? I've read a little bit about treasure hunting. I mean, I think I could understand.
So then I think this book would be perfect for you. And she reaches into her stack and she pulls out the book Playgirl Pirates in the Deep One.
Oh no!
Playgirl Pirates in the Deep One.
Indeed.
Who's the Deep One?
Well, you'll have to find out. That is part of the fun.
Alright. Seems interesting.
I hope you enjoy.
I will try my hardest. I don't read much.
Does Ember
These
look
are not like reading informational novels. There's nothing in here that I would call true. It is all imagination and fantastical adventures that likely could not exist.
Sounds great. Thank you. And I'm in the living room, by the way. I don't know if any of you guys want to be there for this
Nope.
or say anything.
I'm just in my room chilling.
If you're saying it loud enough that people can hear you guys talking, you do hear a chuckle from Tortle at the sound of the name of the book.
He recognizes the book.
Yeah, do you read smut all the time? Does the tortoise read smut?
I'm gonna have Reina go and grab the book.
Oh god. Out of my hands?
Yes.
If you allow her to.
I mean, I'd probably just be like, what? I mean, yeah, like, she can take it.
Okay.
And she looks at the book.
Okay. It's a
and
book.
yeah,
Leather-bound cover, no pictures.
yeah. Just that.
There's no pictures.
No, and there's no pictures.
Yeah.
Literature in this world has not advanced far enough to have many depictions in it yet for fun.
He tosses the book back.
Do you want me to read it to you?
Ah, little one, why don't you come over here? Help me make some tea for the rest of the party. Huh? Come on.
He
Yep, he
heads
knows
over
smut.
with the turtle.
I pick up the book and I
Got it.
start just like flipping through it. Not really reading, just like looking at how how thick the pages look, like if how big the words are, like if it seems like I'll be able to wrap my head around it. And I'm guessing it's like a pretty normal looking book, right?
It's a fairly normal looking novel sized book. It's not too large, it's not too hefty. The text is smaller and it does look like there's a decent amount fit in there. But as you kind of skim the words, none of them seem particularly difficult.
Alright. And so Ares walks over to the big bed, sits down, and tries to start reading.
Okay. You begin reading the story, and for Twitch safety, that's all I'm going to say.
Ares
Off to
enjoys the novel.
off to the side with Raina making the tea. He's like, does Raina know how to make tea actually?
No.
Okay, well he's showing her how to make tea and is adding do you know if any of them like the sugar? I take that as a no. And here, take these ones to how many? He gives you 2 because he doesn't think you can hold any more than 2. But take these ones to the cat and the tiefling.
She then heads over with the tea, and then she goes.
I don't pay attention because I'm reading.
She hands her it, and she's like, "Dirt water." And gives it to her.
Would it
She
be
doesn't
plant
get
water?
tea.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
There's
plant
no
water.
dirt- There's no dirt in anything of making tea, so it'd be like plant
Plant water.
Plant water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just slowly keeps giving her more cups to hand out to people, whoever's there. I don't know if Ember is still there or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
if
unless
Ember
you
has not
like it.
been, if Ember has not been told that she is no longer needed, she stays.
Okay.
That she is still trained in the slipping into the accent again. More servitude nature of like I am here until you no longer need me. So when
Yeah.
Eris goes and starts reading, she's just kind of watching, and if she doesn't say anything, she'll eventually pull out a book and start reading herself, but she does not go back into the lamp until she is no longer needed.
Okay. Was Renine and Valzor there?
Renene's not there. She's reading.
Okay. Is Valzor? Oh, I don't know. It's one of the random days, so.
Yeah, this is a day
Yeah.
later. So you
I'm-
should be done by now, I think.
Well, it
Renine
depends
would
on her.
always Renine would probably go back to Ares, ask for more of those drugs, and then
Oh,
go back to
no.
reading more Underdark stuff.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just
No,
chilling
sorry,
out.
you-
I think
Are
I
you there
have
now?
I have 2 more doses of it then.
Valzor? Apollyon, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Are you in the living room?
I'm not in the living room. I'm in my own room.
Okay, but you're here for tea.
Yes.
Okay. Then he gives one for Ember, one for Valzor to Reyna.
Alright.
And I don't know if it's quite because he's not the one who handed them out, so I don't know if it needs to be like a dice roll or something. But 2 of the 4 people, if they've taken a sip of the tea, need to have something happen to them.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Would of the ones that have been handed out, would it have been one in each batch?
No, there were two of the 4 batches have something in them.
No, I know,
Okay.
but like, so you were giving them to Reyna, and you were giving them 2 at a time, right?
Yes.
And so would one of the cups within that first 2 been it, and then one of the cups within the second 2 been it?
Yes.
Okay, so then,
Do I roll?
I will let you roll. So I'm gonna have you roll a d4 when I tell you. But between then Valzor and Eris, go ahead and roll. One of you pick odds or evens.
I'll let you pick Aries.
I knew it.
She's muted, so.
Never trust a fucking turtle.
Odds.
Hated that guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll your d4 then, Reyna.
Okay. 2.
He's a prankster.
Okay, so then Valzor, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
God damn it. Oh,
And
that's
then-
the 5.
Okay, and then it was Ember and Renine. Yes.
Yes.
Wait, I'm here?
Yeah,
thought-
this is a whole nother day.
Yeah, but I said that I just grabbed another batch and just went back to reading.
Every single day.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
fine.
not
By
one
the-
batch.
By the way, correct me if I'm wrong, but at the end of Chronicolium, you get an exhaustion point, correct, Eris?
I don't think so.
It's only whenever you don't read.
Okay.
Yeah, it's when you don't read.
Okay. So
So then it would be Reyna and Ares.
Yep.
Or Ember, sorry.
okay. Would tic-tac-toe risk Reyna being involved in this?
He would not. No. He would
Okay.
make sure that hers was the one without anything in it.
Okay, I kind of figured. I was like, that seems out of character for tic-tac-toe then if it's Reyna.
Yeah.
Okay, I will make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, she has a good modifier for this. That's perfect.
now
Yeah,
She
you
that's
mean-
still failed.
Yep, I was like, it usually means you fail.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So, does drink, who takes a sip, at any point in the day, do you take one single sip from your tea?
Yeah, Ember
Wait.
would.
Did you drug Renee when she took that one tea?
No.
Oh.
It's just these two.
Yeah.
Valzor?
So,
Yeah.
Valzor, did you drink it all?
I drank it. Yeah, I don't know if I drink all of it though.
It does
Wait.
not matter, as long as you
Yeah.
take one sip.
I like this man. He's my grandpa.
Bruh.
Since
All
it
that
came
drug
from
is
Reyna,
cool.
Ember also would have drank without even questioning it.
Using the
So
fucking
then-
innocent.
So then,
Yeah,
that,
you
who,
you used
Yes,
an
I do.
innocent child to drug
Yes,
people.
I
How do you
do.
feel about that?
So then it's who got affected, and I will.
Both of us. Both Valzor and Ember.
So not Ares. Okay, that's
Well,
good.
I
Ares
took a sip,
didn't.
but I didn't get it. Like
I thought you said only 2 out of the 4 were.
Yeah. I was asking who was the ones who was affected. So okay.
Yeah.
In
Yeah, Valzor and Ember.
Yeah.
Ember and Valzor, both of your bodies start to get unbelievably hot. You start heating up. Even Valzor, with your resistance to fire, your body is starting to heat up bad. And it's
Yeah,
starting to
same
get-
for Ember.
Yeah. And it's starting to get to the point where you need to take off clothes because you're feeling that.
Oh no.
Strictly speaking, the drug that he used was holy F, it's getting hot in here. What it does is the person will reduce their clothing to what they feel is the minimal for social acceptance.
No, Ember. Shit.
So Valzor,
Ember's naked.
So now this is the thing. You can either reduce your clothing to that minimal amount, or it lasts for 5 minutes, but or after 5 minutes of refusal, but you'll be very, very, very uncomfortable. Like if you've ever sat in the sun with like a jacket on and you just want to take it off, imagine that feeling for 5 minutes straight. If you
But
want
like you have like a whole winter suit on.
it's extremely uncomfortable. You can refuse for up to 5 minutes and then it doesn't take effect, or you can start taking it off.
Do I
So-
start hearing like just fucking random like panting and just being like, oh fuck. Oh,
Well, I'm gonna let Valzor go first because I know
Um,
what Ember will do, and that's not going to change.
oh no.
Bowser's like sweating. He's like, holy shit. It's a hot day today. Holy
Does he say, holy fuck, it's hot in here?
yeah. Holy fuck, it's hot in here. And then he goes into his room and just strips down to just pants and sits in bed, not late, like doesn't have any covers on or anything, but he's just fucking like sweating. No. I quickly peek out and I'm like, no one come in here. I shut the door behind me.
Okay.
What the fuck?
So, yeah. So you go into the other room, and I presume you begin doing whatever you do.
Oh,
In the
God.
meantime, Ember has sat down next to you, Eris, and is starting to read.
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of begin to hear, like, a little bit of heavy breathing. Just like... This is weird. As a pyromancer, normally I can't feel heat. It's quite warm today. And before you know it, she's just naked.
Oh, I didn't know we were.
Ren, come,
Covers
let me
Reyna's
show you-
eyes.
Let me show you a new toy I bought from the market. Come with me.
Fuck
Just
you,
gets
Tortle.
away with him.
We go
Oh
out.
my-
We go outside of the room.
Just playing games, like while they're. Having adult time.
And downstairs, it's nothing crazy, but you just see him. He's using a wand, and a couple of people are just starting to smile for no reason, and they can't stop.
Oh my
Wand of smiling, really?
To
Wand of
entertain,
smiles?
to entertain Reyna. But anyways,
Yeah.
back up to you.
Okay. Yeah.
I look over, I'm like, are you alright?
I don't know. I drank the tea and suddenly I felt overly warm. Does Reyna play planks?
Reyna? No. No.
Does the old turtle?
God! Fuck! Tic Tac!
I mean, whatever. It's fine.
What did you take? Did he
I
give
drank
you
the
anything?
tea.
The tea? I drank the tea, I'm fine.
It's
Who else
the only
drank the
things that
tea?
I've done.
You know who else
All
drank
of
the
us.
tea? All of us drank the tea? I walk out into the living room. Who drank the
you-
tea?
I thought you were in the living room.
Yeah.
No.
No, we
I
were
walked
in
back
the
my room
bedroom. to read.
Yeah.
Well, he's downstairs with Reyna right now, fucking with people in the tavern.
Yeah, okay.
You just
I-
hear in Valzor's room. You just hear from Valzor's
Giving
room.
me tea to give to people, even random people.
Okay.
No,
Wait.
no, we're making them smile. We're not giving tea to anyone.
Anyhow, Valzor, what'd you say from your room?
I said you just hear from Valzor's room. Fuck! It's so hot.
I open the door and I scream, geyser, and I
Oh my god.
At me?
I unleash a stream of water from my decanter.
Hey, go
straight-
ahead and roll a strength saving.
Do not do that at
Balzor.
Ember.
I'm not going to.
I
That's
did-
why I did that
12.
at him.
12.
Also, what is Valzor in at this point?
He's now just in underwear, just boxers now.
I was wondering, because he had went and secluded himself. So, you fail. So, you can go ahead and describe what happens with your guys.
So I.
Do you just flood the room?
So about a 30-foot long geyser it's about a foot wide, shoots from my chest.
Damn it.
Um,
This
I
is what happens
now-
with my
you
party
take-
having freedom.
you take 1d4 bludgeoning damage and you're prone. So if you weren't prone before, you're prone now.
Well, go ahead and roll your d4.
Oh my god. I rolled a 4.
Okay, you
Fuck
just are
you.
absolutely like slammed into the floor at this point. But it feels absolutely lovely to have just the cool water pour over you and cool you down. And after it's done, I'll say this is the end of the 5 minutes, and your body is now cool and back to normal temperature.
I just shoot up. I'm just like, fuck you, but thank you.
Is everyone else alright?
We're the only ones there.
Yeah.
The three of
Means
us.
reading.
Cool. Where did the turtle go?
I don't know. I was reading.
Wait,
Where's
did she,
Reyna?
did she ever put back her clothes?
Nope.
I don't know. I'm like, okay.
What does Balzor do once he sees that?
I'm still in my room. I don't know if I can see that from
No,
my
she's still in
room.
the other room, so no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is everyone's put on some clothes? Oh,
Sure, I suppose. Yeah, I guess that is appropriate. She puts her attire back on.
I was more so talking to Valzor. I enjoy having you around.
Oh.
She drops the clothes.
Oh.
As you wish.
You can do whatever you like.
Uh, strictly speaking, I've already said I wish to serve the party.
Mm, I don't think our party's in need of that kind of service. Unless, I don't know. Uh, anyway, Valzor put on clothes.
Already working on it.
Where's Reyna?
I guess with the Tortle.
Okay, we're gonna go look for Reyna. Yeah, you might want to put on some clothes now.
Alright. She gets dressed.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Fucking Tortle, dude.
Fucking turtle.
Nobody.
And I start walking downstairs.
No, because it was handed to me by Reyna.
Yep.
Oh
what
my
a
God.
genius this
I start
Tortle.
walking downstairs and I'm just kind of laughing. Like, I'm not mad at it all, but I'm just like, what the fuck?
You just
He stole a number out of my book. This is my thing.
when you
I'm supposed to be drugging everyone.
when you are downstairs, you do just if you end up seeing me, you just see me and I don't know if she's laughing or not, but I'm just like using this little wand and pointing at people, and some of them are just suddenly like smiling really hard and can't stop.
Tic Tac?
It doesn't hear you the first time you call out. It's a tavern.
Yeah,
He's
I walk. I'm still walking over, so I get a bit closer and I tap on his shoulder.
Can you reach my shoulder? Oh, I'll say you can.
If you're sitting down, probably.
Yeah. Oh. Hello. How was the tea?
It really did a number on those two. I had to hose one down.
That must have been the big crash we all heard.
Oh, you heard that?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys are all right. That's not gonna kill them or anything, right?
No, it should be wearing off right about now, actually.
Yeah.
It was
Um,
funny though, wasn't it?
It was very entertaining. Reyna, are you all right?
She is. Wait, so she takes the wand and she's just zapping people.
Now, I will say by the time you grab the wand, it's probably got like one charge left.
Oh, she's gonna be so disappointed.
But you can use it once.
He gets the wand and then she starts going upstairs.
Oh god.
Oh no!
And she opens the door and she zaps Valzor.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no!
What
Poor
the fuck?
Balzor has been
So,
There's no way I would let Reyna just walk past me, so I'm following after. I want to see this. I don't know what she's gonna do.
luckily, it's not that hard of a DC.
It is a charisma save.
Yeah,
I have a -2!
of 10. It's a
But it-
charisma save of 10.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
okay.
Okay, if I have to roll a 12 or higher.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go, 13. Thank God.
You do not have to smile.
Uh,
No.
She's
Yeah.
disappointed
Uh.
and she breaks the wand in half.
No! Wait.
Well, unfortunately, it's magical, so I don't know how easy that is, but you do have to roll a d20 real quick because you used the last charge.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Why?
It does not break, so it's still
Aw.
there. You just have the wand now.
Yeah, so strictly speaking, the wand doesn't even break if you roll a 1 there. It's just it changes how it works.
But anyways, the turtle comes up behind you. You can keep that one, child. So, Raina, if you want to, you can add a wand of smiles to your inventory.
Aw.
She looked like she wanted to break it though.
Because
Y-
it didn't work.
I don't know if she wants it.
Sure. Wait, it doesn't have charge left, right?
It comes back at the end of the day.
Yeah, when you long rest. Or meditate.
Strictly next day, but I tend to
Yeah.
just treat long rests as next day
Okay.
because you normally only long rest when you sleep.
Yeah.
I got it.
Cool.
Well then, sleep off for tonight, and tomorrow we head out, yeah?
If we've all got everything we need, I think.
Perfect. I hope ye be ready for an adventure.
As ready as ever. It'll be interesting to finally go on one with you, rather than hear them secondhand.
Maybe one day you hear me be telling our story to the youngins, huh?
Maybe.
If you be living that long.
If you be living that long.
You see him like hobble a little bit. Oh, my back.
Yes.
Anyways, you all have a good night.
You too.
Goes back to his corner.
Yep.
I go
and
back to my bed and keep reading. I would like to read until I finish the book. I don't know how long that will take.
These books are not terribly long, but you're not terribly used to reading at this point, so I'm going to say it's going to take you about maybe another 3.5, 4-ish hours to finish.
Alright. Yeah. I'll do that.
At which point Ember would kind of look to you. So, what did you think?
It was definitely a story. I enjoyed it a lot. It was. Wow. Wow.
I am glad that you liked it. These are the kinds of books that I love. They are entertaining, they are passionate, they are impactful, they leave an impression. They're not like studying, they are like experiencing something new.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been around people who've ever been like this. Is this a thing that people do?
This is something that I hope people do. There is a certain familiarity that my previous line of work has with things of this nature, but never in a manner that is so caring and wholesome. But this is definitely something that you could experience.
Weird. All right. Well, thank you for that experience. And I hand her the book. If you want, you can sleep in here, or you can go back into your lamp, whatever you wish for a night.
That would all depend. Is it your wish that I stay here?
I want you to be the most comfortable. Whether that be here or in your lamp, truly your decision.
She pauses, and her sort of playful expression of excitement of over the book kind of fades for a little bit as she looks very thoughtful, and her eyes kind of wander as she's thinking hard for a moment. That is a little bit difficult. It is not that I do not like you or the party. It's that there is a certain level of hesitation that I have now.
Hesitation? What do you mean?
For the last 10 years, people have primarily saw me as nothing more than a tool. And to an extent, I had prepared myself for that when I embraced my genie heritage. I thought that it would be a good idea to be able to serve people and to help them. But you see, some people, their definition of help is a little bit less good. And part of the problem is that means that I had to help people with less than the desirable requests. So while I have experience with the things that you read in the book, they were not all pleasant. In fact, most were not. So while I think that I could be comfortable around you, it is hard for me to let my guard down.
That is quite understandable. I don't take offense to you wanting to sleep in your own quarters.
It is not so much that as well. It is that I had been denied the sanctuary of my lamp for a long time now. So it is reminiscent of the past, is that I have been able to sleep there for the last few nights. But at the
Well,
same time, I don't wish to deny you hospitality. You are quite gracious with not having been wishing for things non-stop. And it has been nice to have somebody that considers my feelings.
I mean, there you have free reign. As much as I know you didn't wish for that and you didn't want that, you do now because we aren't the kind of people to control you. And frankly, if we did, we wouldn't be that good at it. So I know it will be hard to make decisions for yourself after not doing it for so long as or ever, but you have the ability to do so now. And I and the rest of my party will take care of your lamp for as long as you wish for us to, and as long as we can.
And I appreciate that, but that is part of the problem as well, is that I am not used to having choice. I'm not used to having freedom to do things on my own. It is difficult.
We'll
I don't
start
know
small.
rightly what I would do. The last 10 years have my time to myself has been my clothing, and even then, that is normally for someone else's benefit. Though I've never really been fond of it to begin with. Part of being a pyromancer, such as my class, it is a little bit difficult for me to wish to bundle up as some people do. But more than that, you know, when you don't have the freedom to create your own choices and your own hobbies, you get used to other people creating them for you. And so part of it is that it would be easier for me if you were to tell me what it is that you wish. And with the fact is that you are not like the person that previously controlled me, I feel like I would be more willing to acquiesce to any requests that you might have. If you wished for companionship or experiences that would be more pleasant than they were before. But also, I don't mind assisting you. It is different when you have people that care. But if it is freedoms that you wish, then I will do my best. But is there anything that you want?
There is nothing that I want, um, other than for you to be happy and comfortable with us.
I see. Then I guess what would make me The most comfortable is for you to treat me exactly as you have been treating me, in that you are friendly and gracious, as I have said before, but that you still understand that I wish to be a genie, at least to accept that half of my heritage,
Of course.
and so to not be afraid to use the lamp and my powers as such.
All right. I think the rest of my party may need a bit of convincing on that half, but I will be more than willing to help you in your choices and will eventually get to a point where you'll be comfortable, hopefully, as inside your lamp, outside of your lamp.
I see. There is one thing that I've wished to try that is in those books, but it is not as intense as what you just read. But if
Yes?
you are wishing for me to potentially sleep outside, to be comfortable with the party, as comfortable as I am within the lamp, then perhaps if I could just lay next to you for the evening and see if that is something that I like.
That's quite all right.
All right. Then I shall do that.
Okay.
And with that, the night ends. She gets ready for bed, and we will call it there. It is 7 o'clock or 7:15 Pacific time right now, and we have people that need to go to work this evening, so we
Yes.
will call it here. And thank you everybody for watching.